Hey y'all. Hey. I'm sitting here in my robe. I'm gonna turn it on just for a minute just to say hey, and then I'm turning it back off. Hey y'all. I'm sitting here in my robe. So hey y'all, it's me. All right, listen. This is gonna be a very quick live, okay? All right, first I want to say manipulation is real, honey. Manipulation is real. If you late, I need you to hurry up. Come on in here. Sit down, because you in the way of people that had already didn't came up in here. Take your seat, okay? All right, listen. Manipulation is real. It's very much real. Instead of a person, when you come across a narcissist, they can just never just, y'all, you know what? I got to turn this damn camera on. I'm sorry, child. Let me take this damn robe off. I got to turn this camera on because I got to look y'all in y'all eyes. How about that? I got to look y'all in y'all eyes. Let me take this damn robe off, child. I'm just going to be cold for a minute. How about that? But I gotta look y'all in y'all eyes. Y'all see me? All right, listen, I put some cortisone cream on my face because I broke out because I went in the bushes a little bit when I went walking with my husband this morning. All right, listen. I had to put the camera on because I need y'all to see me when I say this. Manipulation is real, okay? A narcissist don't know how to just come out and say, I was wrong. I used the wrong choice of words. I made a mistake. I should not have done that. Okay. A narcissist don't know how to do that. A narcissist will manipulate a situation. They will beat around the bush 11 times before they just come out and say, you know what? I could have used better words. My words were not, they wasn't aligned to what I really mean. You understand what I'm saying? Because now Kevin, I know this is about Jerron twins. We're gonna get on the Hurtt twins in just a minute, okay? But instead of Kevin coming out saying, I use bad choice of words, especially referring to a place in which you were going to be, okay? I used a bad choice of words, but instead of saying I used a bad choice of words, he said, you couldn't possibly believe that I would have done something like that, right? You got to be dumb to think that I would have done something like that, right? You understand what I'm saying? People say, I'm going to unalive you, right? And the police says, what? That's a threat. Huh? Now, a person that made that threat can't go back and tell the cops, you can't possibly think I meant I was going to do that, right? No, they get charged. They get charged because they what? Relate a threat. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, now we dumb, right, for thinking that that's what he meant. But anywho, I just want to say you're a manipulator. You know you are a big fat manipulator. You're a narcissist. You cannot admit anything. You are not a type of person that take accountability because you're not a man. You're not a man. You're not a leader. And those that follow you, well, they ain't get many follow you no more. So anyway, ain't got to worry about that. Please hit that thumbs up button. That's enough of that irrelevant narc over there. Okay. Anyway, oh Jesus, I'm so glad. So glad I don't have an narc. Jesus, what would I do with a narc? Child, jump off a bridge, literally. Let's talk about the Hurtt twins day. Okay. Y'all hit that thumbs up for me button, please. Let's talk about the Hurtt twins dad, y'all. Listen. Y'all remember Jerron? He probably in here listening too, honey. He just like Robert and just like Justin. Jerron tried to take his baby mama to court to get full custody, right? He let the internet aunties convince him to go after full custody of his twin boys, okay? He spent a lot of money fighting tooth and nails. He spent a lot of money fighting tooth and nail. She said, was the charge really dropped? Oh, let me get back to that. I'm so sorry. The charges, shit, I hit my elbow again. God damn it, I need to get me 2 little pads. The charges that were upgraded to a criminal were dropped. However, what Kevin didn't tell everybody, and I don't know if Toya is talking or not, the restraining order that she originally had is still in place, okay? So she is not allowed to speak on Tamika, and Tamika is not allowed to speak on her. The restraining order is still in place. It did not get thrown out. Now, she is asking for the restraining order to get thrown out because she's trying to say that Tamika lied and told the judge that her brother threatened to BLOW the court when it was actually her, which is a lie. right? It's a lie, but nevertheless, that restraining order will not get thrown out, okay? It will not get thrown out. That restraining order is definitely going to stick until it expires, whenever that is, okay? So the new charges, yes, they were dropped. And the reason being is because, now from what I've heard, is because it couldn't be proven. It wasn't that it was proven that she was innocent. It wasn't. It's just that when you take something to court, you have to be, it cannot be a shadow of a doubt. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got to know for a fact that this person did this. It can't be no, she has to be the only person that could have done it type of situation. You understand what I'm saying? So it wasn't that she was innocent. It's just that they couldn't find it. They couldn't pin it on her. You understand what I'm saying? Do you get that? Do you get that? Follow me here. It's not that she's innocent. There's a lot of criminals walking around free today because the court could not prove that, or the court or whoever else couldn't prove that they actually did it. That doesn't mean that they're innocent. It just means that, what do they call it? Shadow of a doubt. I don't know what you call it. I need to go to law school for real. But it's just that they couldn't prove that it went back to her. No cameras, no videos, no, it didn't prove that she did it. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a word for that, but I don't know the word. Circumstantial evidence, is that what it is? Okay. So they couldn't pin the evidence on her per se. Okay. But that doesn't mean that she's innocent. They just couldn't prove it. But those were thrown out. But the original one still sticks. The original one still sticks. And the judge didn't say, no, lead the court, you won. Shit. That's all manipulation. That's just manipulation, okay? Yes, Arjana. Is that how you say your name? Arjana's. That part. They couldn't prove it without a reasonable doubt. It couldn't stick because, it wasn't no videos. It wasn't no recordings. It was nothing to say she did it. It's only, oh, I think she did. And the courts don't operate like that, okay? So anyway, but that right there, Kevin tried to make it about him, okay? So now he's saying, the judge is saying he wants to review the whole video to see what type of content it was used in, and then he would make a decision after that. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, and y'all know I don't be wishing no bad on nobody. But since Kevin says that he hoped the person that called a court get charged to the fullest extent of the law, then I hope the judge look at it, and whatever, if the judge finds it to be wrong, I hope he's charged to the fullest extent of the law. Now, will the judge find it wrong? I don't know. Really don't care. But at the same time, because Kevin wanted someone else to be charged to the full extent of the law, he wanted someone else to be charged over something that he said, right? He said, but see, let me tell you what he tried to do. He tried to go back and try to clean it up now, and still, instead of coming out saying, I used the wrong choice of words. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean that whatsoever, but I used the wrong choice of words. And it's important. Now, that was a teachable moment. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a teachable moment to people that follow him. I used the wrong choice of words, and using the wrong choice of words can get you in situations like this. Now, I hope the judge have grace with me and understand that's not what I meant to say, right? But I still, nevertheless, use the wrong choice of words. So, to you guys that follow me, I hope this is a learning lesson for you to realize you got to be careful what you say on social media. Do you understand what I'm saying? You following me? Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? You got to be careful what you let come out of your mouth, because as an adult, we're responsible for our words, okay? We are responsible for our words, okay? That part, okay? So sometimes we have to use our own shortfalls as teachable lessons to those that may not know. Because if we just tell them things like, oh, I didn't mean that. Do you really think I meant that? I'm not capable of doing something like, excuse me. Because then you're saying we're supposed to ignore someone that threatened our lives. There's a lot of people ignored that, and they're not here today because they ignored that. So at any rate, as a responsible adult, hmm, as a responsible adult, you come out and say, you know what? That wasn't very wise of me to say that. I may not have meant that per se, but it still wasn't wise for me to say that in that context. I can understand why they sent officers to my home. I can understand that. And for that, moving forward, I'm going to be more selective with what comes out of my mouth. Hmm? But anyway, moving right along. Child, got to teach them jokers every day. Now, the Hurtt twins, honey. Let's get back to the Hurtt twins' daddy, okay? The Hurtt twins' father filed for full custody against the mom, okay? He kept the kids away from the mother for about 2 years or something like that, you know, told her she needed to come move back in with him in order to be able to be in the kid's life on a more full-time basis, okay? She fought for custody, or 50%, should I say, of the kids, right? Twin boys. And she won 50-50, right? You would think that would be good, right? Right? 50-50. Well, that wasn't good enough for him. He said, I don't want 50-50, Your Honor. I want full custody. I want full custody. He did not like the fact that the boys were split time between him and split time with the mother. He says, I want full custody. He got greedy, baby. He got greedy. So he asked for full custody, and he also ordered a gal, a guardian ad litem. I think that's what you call it, a gal, G-A-L. He ordered one, and guess what? It did not go in his favor, okay? Because when you order one of those, now I'm not real familiar with it, but you know, through talking and stuff like that, right? I've been getting to know a little bit more about it. But from what my understanding is, okay, my understanding is they are assigned their own attorney, okay? And a therapist comes in and talk to the kids outside of the presence of the parents. And they don't just do this one time. They do this several times, okay? Yeah, he was. He was. That is true. I'll get to that in a minute, I'll get to that in a minute. So she said, Amor, my daughter just went through this. He tried it and ended up losing the visitation he was getting to get more. Well, the same thing happened with this guy, okay? The same thing happened. This guy ordered a gal, a guardian ad litem, trying to prove that the mother was unfit and that he was the better parent for the child. Well, let me tell you something. What people don't understand, sometimes things look a certain way on the surface, right? But when you peel back the onion, baby, when you start peeling back the onion, you start seeing more stuff and more stuff and more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. And what came out was the judge realized that he was basically spoon feeding these kids, right? These kids didn't really even know their mama. They wasn't even asking for her. Why? Why they weren't asking for her? Because the dad was running around and telling everybody the mother left him with the boys and that he was a single parent. Hmm? He was a total single parent, like there was no mama. He was acting like there was no mama. Facebook, social media was like, where's the mama? Oh, she left. He was making it sound like the mama left through deuces, like I don't want to have nothing to do with these kids, and just went on about her merry way to be with multiple men, is what he tried to put out. Multiple men. I hate saying men's, but multiple men. Okay. Anywho, so he lost full custody. He lost his 50-50, and they gave full custody to the mother, but he was still able to have visitations. However, it was supervised visitations. It was either 1 or 2 hours per week, okay, on Saturday. Well, guess what, family? Guess what, y'all? He took her back to court, right? Because he still wanted to prove, right, that she was not fit and he was the better fit parent because social media thinks he's such a great freaking father. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Stop listening to social media. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all look at people posting pictures. You look at people posting videos, and you think that's what's really going on. It's a whole lot of people come out here putting on front on social media. Stop listening to social media, okay? Social media, they lie. They lie a lot. They paint pictures, okay? They paint pictures. She said, I'm more read the chat. I will in a minute, baby. Don't get me thrown off right now. I'm going to read the chat in a minute, okay? They paint pictures and they get thrown. Now, that's just threw me off. But they paint pictures and make people think what's really going on is what's going on, and it's not, okay? Now, listen to this. Not only did he lose full custody, not only did he lose 50% custody, 50-50, not only that, the gal, the guardian ad litem or whatever, that after the investigation, he got one judge removed off the bench. He was so happy and excited. Ooh, I got a judge removed. Ooh, it's about to go in my favor. Well, guess what? The new judge took the recommendations of the last judge, and this man that lost full custody. This man, he ain't got no rights to his son, boys. He can't even visit them no more. He has lost all parental rights to his kids. Oh my God. You want to know why? Because he kept being in contempt. He would not follow the court orders. The court told him, hush your face. Talking about this on social media. He wouldn't. The court said, stop dragging and dogging your kid's mother on social media. He wouldn't. The court said, stop posting your sons on social media. He wouldn't. The court said, stop having interviews, news interviews, and going around talking about this situation. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. So guess what? He lost custody. All of it. He has no parental rights. And guess what he did? He has no visitation at all. And guess what he did? He came out today and spoke about it again. And guess what he said? Now, I'm going to tell you this. I think that there should be some type of restraining order, protective order in place, because that man said the boys will come home. He said the boys will come home. He is still saying the boys will come home. Now, for a person that just lost full custody, no visitation, full parental rights of his child, and he's still saying the boys will come home. The boys will come home. The boys will come home. Wouldn't you be scared? Wouldn't you be afraid? I would. I would be afraid for that young lady, right? Because he's still hollering, oh, the boys will come home. The boys will come home. Now, this is crazy, y'all. Now, let me just say this. This man, not only has he jumped into Robert comments begging for Robert to call him, he's also jumped into Justin Dean comments begging for Justin to call him too. Okay? And probably some other guys, right? She said, I didn't think he was the better parent. Yeah, you may not have, and the court didn't either. Okay? The courts didn't either. She said he put her and her child out in the wee hours of the night. Absolutely, he did. I thought the mother left too because he said she left. See, that's why you got to stop believing everything that people come out to the internet and say. They'll show you and tell you one story and without telling you the whole story. Do you understand what I'm saying? But see, when he had 50-50, that wasn't good enough for him. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't good enough for him. She was okay with him having 50-50, but he wasn't okay with her having 50-50 because he didn't want the kid. He felt like he lived a more upscale life than she does, right? I think she may be on some type of government assistance. Don't quote me on that, but I think she may be on some type of government assistance where he was living high on the hog, baby. He was living in good white neighborhoods. Y'all know them people call them white neighborhoods, but y'all know what I'm talking about. He was living in the good neighborhoods. They was going to good schools and blah, 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 blah. And he looked down on his baby mama, right? But his kids was his income, honey. He was making mad money, right? Somebody said $30,000 to $40,000 a month. I don't know. I didn't see the pay stubs or whatnot, but somebody said he was making $30,000 to $40,000 a month off of his kids. Now I can believe it because social media makes good money when you get those views and watch hours and stuff, right? So she said, honey, what evidence she need? Because I'm sure we can get it up for her. Who are you talking about? Oh, you talking about whole something different. I'm sorry. See, that's what I get for going backwards. But listen, he pushing the envelopes and not obeying the court orders and messed around and lost total custody, total parental rights. Now I'm gonna let y'all listen to just a little bit of his little plea. His little plea. Now, I'm not, what's the word I want to use? I'm not mocking this man, right? Because I know it has to hurt. But what I will say is when the court tell you something, you need to listen. Why would you continue to disobey a court order? He was, the first contempt, he was ordered to pay $50,000. The first contempt. Now he in contempt again, and they snatched his parental rights. Now I don't know if it's gonna be forever, but they snatched him right now. Thank you, Vera, for the super chat. She said Jerron was in RH comments asking him to message him. Yep, and Justin's. He won't, but I don't know what word he think they can do. Because they gonna let me just let's listen to a little bit of what this man had to say, okay? A little bit. We ain't gonna go into the whole thing because whoo, child. Let's go into a little bit of what this man had to say. I know he's asking for money right now. He's in dire need of money because he said he broke and destitute. Okay. All right. I'm going to let y'all listen to just a little bit of it.
I have something really, really important to me to say.
Can y'all hear this?
Father, please take a mother. Please take anyone that you know that's going.
He's lost a lot of weight, as you can tell.
You know, whoever you know that's going.
He's lost custody, full custody of his children because he could not follow the court orders.
That's something really important I need to say.
Can y'all hear it?
Off my chest. I need to tell what's going on.
Let's go.
I was on the news with WFD9.
I'm just gonna fast forward to talk about all the people he done reached out to, Oprah and everybody.
And just waited. They literally took the temporary order and made it final.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna put it back so you can see what he's saying the judge did to him, the new judge, because he got the first judge kicked off the bench. So he say.
You have to have litigation. You have to have trial. And the judge refused to give us a chance to speak. I didn't get to go to the table. Both lawyers and the guardian ad litem were there. While I sat in the back and just waited.
It's low.
They literally took the temporary order and made it final. That's illegal. You have to have at least a motion for the other side to say that they want full custody. But that didn't even happen. The judge said the previous judge already made that order, and that's the order he was going by. My lawyer explained how unjust it was, how that I only had the 90-day visitation, and I no longer have any more visitation. And he said that's not his problem. I did an appeal before, and I can do another appeal again. No, I don't get to see the boys. I call the boys daily, every single day, and I get no answer. They no longer go to their private school. I don't even know what school they go to. Like, I'm not the only father that's going through this. This is happening in family courts, but no one wants to share the video. So we can start exposing what's going on here. You guys see me raise my sons, love my sons, give all of me to my sons, and they've taken that away. We have rights. I didn't do anything bad to my sons. There was never any allegations against me with my sons. But the court didn't like the way that I provided for my sons. You understand that?
See, he wants to continue making it seem like the courts just said, oh, you just exploiting your sons, right? Exploitation, because he was making all this money off of his boys going out there falling down and crap, right? And getting bruised and having to wear band-aids and kissing each other wounds and saying, I'm sorry, you know, whatever, right? Cute little boys. But anyway, he want to make it seem like it was just exploitation. But he don't want to let people know that he was keeping the boys from the mama. He kicked her out of the house with her 9-year-old son. You understand what I'm saying? He basically told her, if you want to see your boys, you got to move back in this toxic ass house, right? They had a whole toxic abusive relationship. And he said, if you want to see these boys, you stay upstairs and I stay down or something like that. He told her or whatever, you know. But he also has other charges that he dare not to speak on, right? DUIs. He got drug-related charges, you know, some domestic violence charges. Now, I do think the domestic violence charges were dismissed, but it was, you know, it's still on his record, but it says case dismissed, or did it say dismissed, Candy, or disposed of? I don't know if disposed of means dismissed, but nevertheless, he got other charges that he's not telling nobody about, right? His record is not squeaky clean at all, okay? And the judge was like, what happened to all the money for the boys? You making all this money and you broke? Oh, I had to, you know, I had to fight the courts. I had to get a lawyer, this, that, and he didn't have to get a lawyer. He didn't have to fight nothing. He had 50-50 custody, but he got greedy. Do you understand what I'm saying? He got greedy. Now the mama has her boys. The mother has her boys.
They use their discretion to say that I'm a bad dad because I gave my sons more than the average child had, but they didn't like the way I did it.
Yes, MB, he lost visitation this time. Yesterday he went to court and lost it all. He has no rights to his son whatsoever. And now he said he's going to do an appeal, but as of right now, he has no rights to his boys. None.
California just passed something the other day where a child can be on social media all they want. It's going on in every state.
California just passed. Yes, they can be on social media. You want to know what California just passed? California just said, now listen, this is for anybody that use their kids as income, okay? Listen up. It's going to be more states doing this. But right now, California is saying, if your child is your means of income on social media, well, you need to put a little something up for them. Now, it's a percentage. I don't even want to get into that. Just find out what it is if you live in that state. But it's a percentage that you have to put away for that child to when that child becomes a grown adult. They will have some money to fall back on. Because if you're going to work your child and your child is making money for you, you need to put some away for these kids, period. Okay? You are no longer going to be able to eat, live high in the hall, drive around in Range Rovers, live in the baddest houses, and wear the baddest clothes. And your kid turned 18 years old and they broke as the joke when they didn't work their whole life. You know, most people don't get jobs until they're 16. But what they don't understand is this internet stuff is a job. It's a job. Trust me. Any content creator out there know that this is a job. This ain't no cakewalk. This is a job, okay? A job. So if it's a job to us, you don't think it's a job to the kids? These kids working at 3, 4, 2 months old. You understand what I'm saying? These kids working early. But then they turn 18 or 16 And then they get kicked out or put out or step to the side or whatever the case may be, and now they got to fend for themselves. A lot of these kids that made these parents money, right? And they live in how in the hall. And then these kids go away and they broke. They broke. You understand what I'm saying? They broke. This man was making $30,000, $40,000 a month and don't have a dime to show for it. How is that even possible? He said he spent it in lawyer fees, but whatever. Right? She said, will he be paying child support? That I don't know. I mean, I would think if you don't have no parental rights, you wouldn't have to pay no child support. I don't think, but I don't know. Let's continue to listen a little bit more.
Family vlogs. Everyone is doing this now. And the only thing California is asking just is for the child to have a trust fund. When a mother gets child support, they don't say, well, are you spending that whatever amount of money just on a child that goes to the home, correct? Well, our money came into the home and my sons had their stuff and their education and food, travel, everything we did, I took care of my sons. There's nothing that that I got for myself. It was about my home, my children, providing for them. They say that I use our money for our financial gain. And my children, like, I just left my children out. My children got everything that they needed.
He moved on up to the east side. You hear me? He moved on up to the east side and started driving a Range Rover. Okay. He upgraded his life. All right. Now, of course, you know, that's upgrading the child's life too. However, the mama over there struggling. Them her boys too. Those were her kids too.
Everything that they wanted. They got me in every school function. They got everything that they needed. I need you to share this video and get this out. I don't want to talk about it too much, but look up the word title, number 4, and then D is in dog. And you'll start to see how, when this happens, how the federal government and the state makes money off of it. And now, as many allegations have been put on the other parent, and CPS has been called on them, and nothing has been done, now I have no rights. So now CPS is called again. What's going to happen now? Now they're going to take my boys. Do you see how the system has worked? I need your help. I need you to tag every news station, every lawyer that you know, celebrity, go donate to the GoFundMe, whatever. Like, we need your help. It's just not right. You see me as a father. You see me raise my sons. It wasn't just videos. We were live.
And see, that's the thing. People think that just because you see a smidget, right, of a person's life, you know what's really going on. And you don't. No one knows what's going on behind closed doors. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we shouldn't be too quick to form our own opinions, because what may look good may not be good. You understand what I'm saying? Obviously, there was something else going on behind closed doors. Everything that glitter ain't gold. Didn't we learn that like in grade school or something? Everything that glitter is not gold. Don't let just what people post and show you live, right? For that small amount of time, make you see, oh, this person is this person is that, this person is this. No, that person is showing you what they want you to see. Okay? They're showing you what they want you to see. Woo, Jesus.
We would go for walks, everything. We pray.
We'll go for walks.
We love together. Like we love each other. It's nothing fake. It was no skits. It was just a part of our life. The same way my uncles did when we were younger. Every cookout, every church function, whatever. Every uncle had the camcorder on their shoulder. We had thousands of VHS tapes of my childhood. And I just wanted the same for my sons. And the family court systems have taken it all away. Even the memories, I had to delete all of that stuff online. Those memories I'll never get back. I used to sit down, you know what I mean, and cuddle up with my boys and just watch, you know, their second birthday.
And let me tell you something else he did, y'all. Okay, so listen to this. So the judge says he is not to post the boys. So he would go and find the a video of the boys that someone shared, or got a snippet or whatever, from what he used to post, and then he would share their posts. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So he tried to find a way around it. It's almost like telling somebody, hey, can you post this? And then I'm going to share it from your page. And who knows, he could have made up a fake page himself to share that video so that he can go share it. Like, it was just a whole bunch of manipulation. But the main thing, one thing that a judge will do, they'll show you better, they can tell you, when they see you are deliberately disobeying them, honey, they don't like that. Y'all know most of these judges are probably narcs themselves, right? They probably think they're above everybody. Come on, let's keep it a buck, right? Those judges or police officers do not like when you go against what they tell you to do, okay? If the judge tells you don't do this, you do it, and then they fine you. Then they say, okay, don't do it again. Then you do it again, you come back. Honey, they're going to make an example out of you. They're going to make you feel it, even if it's not long-term. I don't know if this is going to be long-term or not. But the fact of the matter is, he deliberately disobeyed the judge's order as if he didn't give a shit. Y'all know there's a lot of guys out here saying, I don't give a damn what the judge say, right? Well, judges don't like that. They don't like when you sit around and act like what they said don't mean shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with that. You got to be careful with basically doing whatever you want to do. Okay? After the judge then gave you an order to do this or don't do this. You understand what I'm saying?
Their baptism. I mean, not baptism. They're Christian. What is it? When they're Christian, when they were Christian, the first time I took them skating, like, it's not okay.
Yep.
When are we going to stand up to these people and tell them, like, they just can't do this any longer? Like, they're literally violating our rights because of their discretion. I can't do this. Why don't you have joint custody? Because they're taking it away from you.
He had joint custody. It wasn't good enough for him. He wanted more. He asked for more. They didn't take it away from him. He ordered a GAL so he can get full custody. And it backfired on him. And he lost. He lost.
They said my videos was exploiting the boys. Our memories was exploiting the boys. That's the only reason. Like I said, they talk about how great of a
Absolutely.
was. But then when we talk about our community and the crime and everything else, it's because they don't have that other parent. And that's nothing against mothers. But if you look at the statistics, it shows you. Like, I just don't know what to say. Like,
she said the way he say boys make my skin crawl.
And I can't even fight anymore. Like, every time I'm in the court, that's thousands and thousands of dollars. Every time. And now I have to do an appeal. All because of judge's opinion that didn't like our videos. Does that make sense to you? Right. First Amendment? Exactly. I'll answer any questions.
Lady V said he tried to keep the mom away, but now he can't see the boys. Karma is a beat. And is. Why do you want to keep a mama away from her little ones? He kicked the mama out when the boys was 1 year old. One. Oh, he thought he was about to make him some good money. And he did. He did now. He did make some good money, honey, but it was short-lived. Do you hear me? Short-lived.
if there's a father that's going through this, I bring you on.
See, I didn't know that, Pretty Brownstone. I didn't know that. So Pretty Brownstone said you still have to pay child support even if you lose your parental rights. I did not know that. I thought if you lost your parental rights, you forfeit having to pay child support as well. I did not know that you would still be responsible. Oh, you know what?
Yes, I put a roof over their head.
I do, now that I think about it, I do remember a couple of states changing that law and saying that even if you forfeit your rights, but he didn't forfeit, he lost it. But you know what? I think I do remember now that you still do have to be responsible in some type of capacity.
That food on the table. I mean, everything. I wanted to tell her, bless her one in 4 years. Everything. I gave my sons the best. And now CPS has been called on the other parent since getting custody. They've been homeless since the other parent sent them.
See, he lie a lot. You know, he sit here and say they've been homeless and this, that, and the other. Like, he lied. Now, do you think that if those kids were homeless, do you not think that CPS would take the kids? Like, he says things like that. He says things like they're homeless, they don't eat breakfast and lunch, right? Or I think he said breakfast and dinner. They only eat lunch, and that's at school. And they wear the same clothes 3-4 days in a row. He says that type of stuff. And you know, he says things that can easily be proven either right or wrong, but he says that type of stuff. He says they're getting, you know, the AB word, you know, the ABUSED word. He say they're getting that. They wear the same type of clothes. They're homeless. They're not being fed. Like, he said this type of stuff. Like, make that make sense. Y'all seen the boys. I showed y'all the boys on my platform months ago. Did them boys look like they was malnutrition? Now, here's the thing. The boys see therapists and stuff like that because, you know, they got this case open. So, you know, you got to go and see your therapist and stuff like that or whatnot, right? You don't think that they would see that the boys are not eating? Come on. Huh? Y'all don't think that if the boys weren't eating breakfast and dinner that you would be able to tell? He just say whatever that sounds good to him for that moment.
I can't even speak. I stole or had the
Kimberly, you just coming in. He lost that one too. He lost the 1 hour a week too. He lost it all. He lost all his parental rights. I should have said, instead of saying just lost complete custody, I should have said lost parental rights. He lost his parental rights because he would not, one, obey the court order, right? He kept being in contempt, you know, and coming out here with these outlandish accusations about, oh, the boys are not eating. The boys don't have a roof over their head. The boys are being the AB word. The boys are going to school with the same clothes on. They're not being treated good and all this other stuff, right?
on court that I call every single day. And they're not allowed to answer. I showed all of that. Yeah, I don't think I ain't really losing too much weight. More just probably stressing. Well, of course, stressing a little bit, but it's
Oh, damn.
It's my son. What you expect, you know?
He said he's losing weight because of his son. What do you expect, you know? Cassandra said, that's true. My friend is $1,900 a month and she can't see her kids at all. She lost all her rights and still got to pay $1,900. Hey, oh, she got to see $1,900. Can't even see. Shit. Whoa.
I'm reading some of these comments.
I think they've also, now this is just my opinion. I know I'm gonna say my own opinion. I think he was also trying to put things in the kid's head or whatever. Like, you know, tell them this, tell them that, tell the people this, tell the people that. If you want to come back with daddy, you got to tell the people. Now, of course, that's my own little thoughts. I don't know if he was doing it or not, but you know, I would think that if the therapist or whatever took the boys, because I heard they separated them, you know, from each other and from him and from the mama. and was asking all types of questions or whatever. And that's when it came back that he was, you know, trying to keep the kids from their mama. I think somebody told me that they didn't even mention mama name that one time. Like they were like 1 and 2 and wouldn't even mention a mama. Now y'all know that ain't even normal. You know, for a child that don't even ask for his mama, or talk about his mama, say nothing pertaining to his mama, right? Or to their mama. Why? Because this man y'all, he probably had them believing that they didn't have no mama. Now, how low is that? How low is that? He really does. Intense passion.
So I'll say it again. They took my custody away. I have no more parental rights.
Listen
We
to
went
this.
to court, and they said, even though it's a new judge, we had no trial, there was no litigation, and he went off of the other judge's temporary order and made the temporary order final. So I no longer have any rights. I don't get to see the boys. I don't talk to the boys.
The boys are 5 years old right now. He kicked the mama and her 9-year-old son out when the boys were 1 year old.
Nothing. And this is what fathers all around the world, country are going through. I just talked about that right beforehand. I got to call him right after. Like, I'm not just fighting for myself. I'm fighting for all of us. All of us that's being alienated by the family court system. But the thing is, you guys seen me raise my sons. You see it. So you know how I am as a father.
All the 3 knocks that we know, actually 4, they do be chunky, and then all of a sudden get skinny, honey. Skinny thin. They really be skinny fat.
So I need you to share this. How can they do that? Because we don't stand up and we don't share it. We keep it quiet. That's kind of, I promise you, I've probably talked to at least 500 fathers in the last 3 to 4 months that's going through the same exact thing.
Yes, Teresa, this is happening all because of him, honey. Listen, quick story again. This man, him and the girl was together as boyfriend and girlfriend. He got mad. Allegedly, they got in an argument over her wanting to work, and he's like, I don't want you to work, whatever. That was supposed to be the argument. He kicked her and her son, her 9-year-old, not the twins. She had the twins, but she also had a 9-year-old. He kicked her and her 9-year-old out of the house. Now, she said it was 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. He said it wasn't. It was 11 o'clock at night. Nevertheless, it was dark outside. Do you understand what I'm saying? She doesn't drive. Now, let me tell you something. If you can kick me and my son out of your house, I would never, ever, not only would I never come back to your house, I ain't speaking to you no more. Honey, they're going to have to go and get a whole third party because, like, I can't even talk to you no more. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I'll probably cuss you deep out, okay? I'm not even talking to you no more. You kicked me and my son. Okay, anyway. So he kicked her and her son out. He said 11 o'clock at night. She said 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning in February. You hear me? February in Maryland, right? Is this in Maryland, Baltimore, or some crap? In Maryland in February. Who lives in Maryland? Anybody live north of Virginia? Maryland, DC, any of them cold ass states. In February, he said 11 o'clock at night. She said 4 o'clock. Okay. Y'all know Maryland cold as hell. Okay, hell is not cold. But y'all know Maryland is cold in February. Most states are. Most states are cold in February, right? Drop the temperature that Maryland has in February at night. 11 o'clock at night. What's the temperature? Throw a number out there, right? If you can remember one. He said it wasn't no 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. It was 11 o'clock. Dude, nevertheless, you kicked him out. Then he go around and tell social media she left. And he's a single mom. Trying 20 degrees. Woo! Cold. That's cold. That's cold. 20 degrees outside. 20, 30 degrees. That's cold. That's cold, baby. That's cold. For you to have to walk, that's cold. He's like, my mama lived next door. She could have went to my mama's house. spanking mama house? Why would I want to go to your mama house? You just kicked me out. Your mama might be liable to get cussed the hell out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because now I'm going to take all my frustration off on your mama. Why would I want to go to next door to your mama house? Huh? Why would I want to take my ass next door to your mama house? I'm trying to get away from you, as far away from you as I can. Because I'm going to tell you, you go to the mama house, you're going to end up going right back to his house tomorrow after he didn't kick you and your son out, right? Anyway. She called a friend, whatever the case may be. She does not go back. He begs for her to come back. She's like, nah, bro, I ain't coming back there. It's too toxic. And basically, he's like, well, this is the boys' home. If you want to see the boys, you got to come over here. She don't drive, so she had to catch Ubers or Lyft to go see the boys. And she said it was $100 a pop. $100 a pop to go visit him and the boys, and to come home was $100, right? Because she doesn't drive. She never learned how to drive. And he's like, well, I'm not letting you take the boys over there. You can't take the boys over there. I don't like the environment in which you live, so you can't take the boys over there. If you want to see the boys, you got to come over here. Then it was times that we found out in a text message, right? That she was like, I'm calling to talk to the boys. And he's like, you're interrupting me. I'm trying to make a video right now. I'm trying to get to this bag. I'm trying to make this money, and you're stopping my money production, okay? Leave us alone. Basically, leave us alone. But I'm just calling to talk to the boys. What did I just tell you? Basically, what the hell did I just tell you? Didn't I tell you to leave us alone? And then one text message, he said, I already told you stipulations. If you don't want to abide by the stipulations that I told you, and that is, if you want to see the boys, you're going to have to come move back in here. If you don't want to abide by the stipulations that I already put out, then don't call me no more. Don't call you no more. You got my sons. You got my boy. Don't call us no more. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. So he wouldn't let her have proper access to her sons. So guess what she did? She came out to the internet and said, hey, you guys, I need prayer. I need help. I don't even know if she asked for money. Y'all can let me know if she asked for money or not. I think she did. There was a GoFundMe up, but I don't even think it was that much money. I would have to check again. But anyway, her GoFundMe closed. He is still open, honey. He want $100,000 or some shit or whatever. Anyway. She said, I just need help getting a lawyer and filing charges. This is going to be the fight of my life. She took that joker back to court, and for 2 years, it took for her to get that, for the judge to award both of them 50-50. But that wasn't good enough for him. That was not good. 50-50 was not good enough for him. He said, I want full custody, because he didn't like, I don't know what he didn't like. I guess he didn't like having to give her any time with the boys. So he didn't like that. So what did he do? He went and got a gal, a guardian ad litem. I may be saying the name wrong, but y'all know what I'm talking about, the guardian ad litem, the GAL, right? He went and got that and ordered it, thinking that he was about to get full custody of his boys. That shit backfired on him. Because, see, he think people look at the surface of things. He think people just can look at a whole bunch of videos and be like, oh, you're such a great father. Look at a bunch of pictures. Oh, you're just a great dad. You do such a great job with these boys. You are amazing. Well, guess what? They do more than just look at pictures and photos and shit. They take the boys away from the mama, away from the father, and they talk to the boys. I'm sure there's a whole lot of questions that they ask the boys. When they probably saw that the boys didn't know who the hell mama was, right? Didn't mention mama or none of that. They probably got a little worried. Like, wait a minute. What do you mean you don't know who your mama is? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Or whatever. I don't know how that went down, but all I'm saying is something had to go down, and they also started looking at his record too, right? And the fact that he made money off of these boys and didn't have a dime to account for. So they start looking at his bank records and see you making $30,000, $40,000 a month and you broke. How? Why? Because you balling. Because you flossing. Because them kids making you money. And you out there acting bad and bougie. Okay? So basically, that's the backdrop. Hazel said, yes, he kicked them, mother and older son, out in the cold. Then he only allowed her to visit via Uber. He refused her to have the twins at her home. Then he refused all access. Look at that. And now he on here crying like a little bitch because he can't see the kids. Because now he don't have access to the kids. Now, do you see how that feels? Huh? It was okay when mama didn't have access to the boys because those were his boys. But now he see how hurt the mother must have been when she couldn't see her boys, right? That would tear me apart. If my baby daddy kept me away from my sons, I would fight tooth and nails as well, right? But these wannabe single dads out here don't want the mom to have access because they want to exploit the kids. They want to make money off these kids and act like they some big, biggity bad dads. You know what I mean? I'm such a great daddy. Look, here's a picture. I'm such a great daddy. Look at us play ping pong together. I'm such a great daddy. But your baby ain't got no bank account. You making all this money. You big baller, shot caller, but your baby ain't got no bank account. What? What? Make it make sense.
The mothers that's going through it as well. We need your help.
You're right about that, Natasha.
That's the thing. I didn't do anything bad, but did it and like that we made money off of the internet, which you have to have an LLC to do. You don't just, get a cash app. You have to have a proper business. But that wasn't good enough for them. You have to have a look.
But why wouldn't he have a business? Huh? Why wouldn't he? If you're making that much money off of your kids, why wouldn't you start a business? I don't even make that much money and I have a business. This channel is a business. Do you understand what I'm saying? Why wouldn't he make hosting the boys a business? Why wouldn't he? Right? Because it was his income. He looking like, this ain't my business. This is how I eat cheese and butter and bread and eggs and peanut butter. This is how I eat, right? This is how I live. He had no money for the kids, none whatsoever.
And my lawyer, like I said it was unjust. It was illegal. That there had to be a motion to do such a thing. And I was told to appeal it. I don't understand how it happened either. But I need your help. I need you to share.
Believe it or not, most of the women that follow him are older women. Like when I say older, I mean probably in their 60s and 70s. I did a story on him about maybe 2 months ago or whatever. And I had some people come over to my comments and say, you don't know the whole story. You need to go and find the facts. I'm like, lady, you don't know the whole story. I pulled this man background check. Okay. Stop playing with me. Don't come over here acting like what I don't know, because I know what I read. I know this dude ain't no innocent guy. I know he got a drug use problem. I know he'd been locked up for drugs. I know this man got 2 DUIs. I know this man got a DV on his record, but it was dismissed. Okay? But why would he even have a DV? That means he didn't put hands or something. I know this man ain't no innocent man that he try to pretend like he is. I seen those text messages from his baby mama begging to see her child, and he basically telling her in a nutshell, no, don't tell me I ain't done my homework. Now, when I was getting ready to first cover this story, that's when I didn't do my homework, because I was actually about to take his side until we kept reading and kept reading. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. No. Listen, Linda. This dude ain't innocent. And then I got that dang on background check, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Dude. No. Okay? No. Right?
Boys that want to come on, text me now or just send me the ad on this live. If you're a grandmother, a grandfather that's not seeing their grandchildren, we need your help. We need you to speak up. We need you to donate the Hurtt Fathers Advocacy Program.
And why do people need to donate? That's what I don't get. Why do people need to donate? Go get your ass a job. Like, why do people need to donate to his GoFundMe, right? Why? He got $100,000. Is it 100? Let me check. Let me see how much this damn thing is. $100,000, and out of 100,000, this joker got 14,627. It says this video is private. Did they make him take this shit down too? They probably told him he had to take this damn video down. It was on the boys. Anyway, he did get 14,000. So somebody was gracious enough to pay, I mean, I don't know how long this been up. Let me see. How long has the GoFundMe been up? August the 19th. Oh no, that's somebody else. Was it okay? Was it started August the 19th? Let me see. Oh, created. So it started in January. So from January to now, so for what, 10 months almost? Well, January 30th. So 9 months almost, he raised $14,000. God dang, that ain't much at all. Shit. 14,000 in 9 months. Ain't a lot at all.
Cash App is $ the Hurtt twins. I don't know what to do. They're taking everything from me. It's like they're taking my sons. They're taking my ability to earn, so I can't fight for my sons.
What did he do before? I want to say, what did that man do before he? What did he do? I can't remember what he did, but whatever he did, I want to say he lost his job, and then he lost the job because of the pandemic, right? And then I think he was getting ready to go back to work, but it wasn't paying him, because he lost his job for the pandemic, and I think he was going to go back to work, but when he got his first check from Facebook, he couldn't believe it, because I think when he first put the boys on Facebook, he didn't know that he can get paid. But then when he did get paid, okay, he worked at Comcast. Okay, thank you. So he worked at Comcast, and then he lost his job over the pandemic. And then when he got the first social media check, he like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. I can make this off social media. Damn, Comcast, y'all can kiss my grits. No, I don't know if that's what he said. But he figured, why go out and work when you can spend more time with your kids and basically exploit your damn kids to work for you. Okay. Periods. Period. Boom. Period.
They keep trying to make me be quiet. Like, I don't get it. I went to Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland. I called MSNBC. I called all of these places. This is where I need your help. Like, I can't do it alone. I need you to share it as well. I need you to tag those people.
She said, that's no money.
How do you think the boys feel when I say they need? Not being able to talk to me.
Oh, he was selling
Is there any other questions before I get off of here?
100,000 selling cable? That ain't that bad, 100,000. But up in Maryland, that may not be no money.
Thanks, Auntie Janet. Don't say it was an amazing father. I am an amazing father. The boys will be home. But I can't do it alone.
See, that right there scares me, you guys. That really scares me. Listen, he just lost his whole parental rights. And what did he just say? The boys will be home. That don't scare y'all? That doesn't scare y'all? The boys will be home. They will be home. They will be home.
I've reached out to everybody.
He live in Baltimore, I think. Maryland, some part of Maryland.
Like, this is literally illegal. It's all done by the government lighting and the family courts.
And the thing about it, y'all, the GAL, he is the one that initiated it. He is the one that paid for it. He is the one that wanted it. You see how shit backfired in this face. It's crazy, man. Crazy work.
My case is public. That's why I'm talking about it. So you can look it up for yourself and see for yourself. There was no allegations against me at all. I don't want to do a wellness check anymore. Because if I do a wellness check now and they find something wrong, They're not coming home to me anymore. They're going into the system even further. So when I seen the mother and the boyfriend yesterday, just randomly, and my sons wasn't with them, that was the first thing I wanted to do, to check and make sure my sons were okay. But then I knew if they wasn't, and I called, they'll be in the system. And this is
He forever fake ass crying. So now listen, he said when he randomly yesterday saw the boyfriend and the baby mama and the sons went with the mama, he worried or something or whatever. Like she can't get a babysitter or somebody to watch them kids because she got like 4 children, y'all. Like 4 kids she has. And he's like, oh well, because I didn't see my sons with them, like now he worried or whatever. He thinking something wrong with his kids. Like, who think that way? Oh, you ain't got the kids with you? Oh my Lord, they must be in danger. They must be in danger. Like, where are they? You should have them with you. Like, what? You can't come outside without them cheering. What's wrong with you, girl? Really? Okay.
time to post D. I've never said anything bad about anyone. I just want to do the best for my sons and all the other children that's out here.
He said he ain't never said that bad about anyone. This man couldn't do one live without talking about how the baby mama then slept with somebody else as soon as she left him and got pregnant by somebody else and now living with another man and her multiple boyfriends. He couldn't keep that shit out of his mouth. He kept talking about who the mama was messing with, who she with, who she with, who she with. He couldn't leave that talk about the baby mama alone, baby. You hear me?
I don't understand it either. Because the court says so. It's in the Constitution. Like, you can't just take somebody's rights away.
The twins' mother is a decent,
Because you want
ambitious
to.
young lady
Because of your opinion.
who takes care of her children.
Everybody has one.
I would love to have the mother on my show if anybody can reach out to her. I would love to have her on my show. I don't even know if she can, but if she can come on the show, I would love to have her on the show. Thank you, Siobhan, for that super sticker.
One more time for the people just coming on. They're taking my parental rights away. I went to court the other day, and there was a temporary order that was in place for this 90-day visitation. There was a new judge on, and instead of him letting us litigate and go back and forth, both arguments, we didn't have any arguments. I didn't get to go next to my lawyer. He used that temporary order and made it final. And that's not how the courts work. There was no motion from the other side saying that they even wanted full custody. It was just given. So now it looks like not only the first.
You hear what he's saying? So listen to this. Oh, thank you, Sonia, for the $10 super sticker. I appreciate you. He's saying the mama didn't even ask for full custody. So basically, why did they give her full custody and she didn't even ask for full custody? Well, they didn't think you was fit to be a dad. That's why. Y'all hear him? The mother didn't even ask for full custody. She just wanted 50-50. He the one wanted full and lost. Huh? You see how the table turns? She didn't ask for 50. I mean, she didn't ask for full custody. She asked for 50-50. And he's like, wait a minute, the mom didn't even ask for full custody. How are y'all giving her something that she didn't even ask for? Well, because they saw something that she didn't see. And if she saw it, she probably didn't think that she could fight you for it. Right? So they saw what she didn't see and they did what she couldn't do. Okay? Pretty much. The hell?
Which was right. And now he's vindicated her by saying, yeah, I agree with her as well. We need your help. This is going on all around the country.
And let me tell you something, y'all. This guy was supposed to be making other single father dads. He was supposed to be empowering them to do the same thing. Go after their children so that they can go get full custody. Well, all I can say is good luck, honey. Good luck.
I didn't reach out to Dr. Phil. I don't, we're not this You know, you may have 1 billion views on social.
She said, shouldn't they be unalive by now the way he claimed they started? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Shouldn't they have been unalive 5 months ago? Them kids ain't eating breakfast or dinner. Shit, shouldn't they be malnutrition, a pack of bones at this point? Because if they don't eat nothing but lunch, and then he said they only eat lunch because they go to the school. So on the weekends they don't eat nothing. There ain't nothing wrong with them, huh? Really? Really? Okay, all right. Y'all know them damn kids on food stamps eat more than any kid in America. You hear me? They eat good. Now they may not eat the most healthiest food, but honey, they eat, baby. Y'all know the people, the mothers on food stamps, honey, they go in there with 3-4 grocery carts and fill that joker up to the brim. You hear me? Girl, bad. Talking about something they don't eat. They probably eat everything they're not supposed to eat.
Media. But we're not that big.
Oh, he talking about what? Listen to him watch him say something about calling Oprah.
Yes, Tanner Law. The judge chose to practice law from the bench. You're totally right. I would love to have you come on right now if you want to send a request. And tell
let me tell you something about him and all narcs. All narcs. They like to talk to people that agree with them. They can't stand to talk to people that don't agree with them, or even that test them a little bit or want to debate with them. Oh no, they don't want to talk to you. They only want to talk to people that would agree with their bullshit. Okay, period. Somebody that believe and agree with their bullshit, then yeah, they'll talk to you then. But if you ain't down with that, or if you ask him a few questions and he feel a little rattled, oh no, he ready to get you off, baby. Quick, fast, and a hurry.
happen. Because you were there and you saw it. Without a motion for the court cannot act. But they did anyway, didn't they? No one believes our story, my story. And it's crazy because all stories are like this when it comes to family court. They're unbelievable. It's like, how could this be? But this is what's happening. I just don't know what to do.
Should abide by the orders. I just don't know what to do.
I'm trying to see. It's not giving me the option to anymore. But I appreciate the prayers.
Sorry.
All right, I just sent you the request.
Oh, I think he about to come on here and talk to somebody right now. Hold on, let me see if I can get this up. Hold on.
Did it work?
Let me put this case number in here.
Okay.
Chanting like he crying, sucking snot and spit.
He's an advocate. He does this. And it's just not right. And he's going to tell you how I'm not the only one that this happening to you. Yeah. That's the virtual family. We need you. We need you.
All right, let's see what's going on.
You've ever watched one of our videos in the boys, and I have brought you a smile of joy. If you ever said you wish, there was more fathers like me, or if you say I remind you of your father, any of that.
But you remind me of my father.
We need you to share this. We need you to donate to the GoFundMe.
She said he still had
Cash App.
yes, he had an attorney.
If there's some way I can just contact the lawyer and just have donations sent straight to him, I'll even do that. But we need your help. We need you to share this.
All right, let's go over a little bit of some actions that was taking place. Okay. Let's go over a little bit of it. Let me go over some of this. Thank you. Who sent me this? Thank you, La Candice, baby. Thank you, honey. All right, so here's some of the actions. So it looks like this started back in 2020, so 4 years ago, right? All right, so back in 2020, well, I think it started before then. So it started. Damn. I think it may go the other way. Oh, Jesus. Nope, it goes the other way. All right, so it did start back in 2020, August the 17th of 2020. It looked like it. That's when it started, okay? August the 17th of 2020, it looked like is when it all got it rolling. Now, what I don't know is on August the 17th, did he file something? Let me see. I see on August the 16th, he did, the plaintiff. Okay, so he filed, like I said, and she was the defendant. All right, so that was August of 2020 that he filed. And yes, he had an attorney. He had an attorney. Now, his attorney looked like they just took his money, but at any rate. So, wait a minute. So I see plaintiff, Jerron Hurtt, and then I see counter defendant, Jerron Hurtt. How is he the plaintiff and the counter defendant? What does that mean? Counter defendant. So at any rate, okay, I see the defendant is April Johnson. Okay. So anyway, let me see if they're gonna tell me anything. So it looks like December the 9th of 2020, it was concluded held, which I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that meant the 50-50 stayed put or something. See, I really don't know how to read this because I really don't know all what happened. But it looked like Judge Calendar was the main one. Oh, no, that's not. Okay, never mind. It was started off with a Phyllis Brown, then a Timothy Martin, then a Catherine Woods. These are the different judges. A Phyllis, female, Timothy, male, Catherine, female, Stacy, female, male, and then Paul, which was the last one, September the 25th of 2024. But it looked like a bunch of concluded, meaning it stayed the same. There were some cancellations, postpones, or resets. But it looked like for the most of it, it was either continued, concluded, or canceled or postponed, right? So it don't look like, oh, right here it says canceled reason, canceled, vacated. What does that mean? Oh, I thought that meant he lost. So to be honest with you, I don't see where he actually lost custody unless he's saying canceled, vacated. No, that's not what that means. Continued, held, canceled reason, postpones, reset. Even on the 25th, it says concluded, held, which means to me, that just means that you have the same order in which was already there before you went back. So I don't see where he actually lost custody unless, like he said, he went yesterday. So yesterday was the 29th. So he must have went to court, and if he did, they have not updated it as of yet, September the 29th. And it looks like He owes. It looks like he owes $15,077.75 as of June. I'm not. It says final judgment decree order. They wasn't married, but I don't know what that means. But he owes some type of money. What did he owe the $15,000 for, you guys? He owed $15,000 there. Then complaint for child custody and support. Oh, it may be support. I see some stricken counterclaims, but that's still in 2020. I'm just trying to see, was there any. She said it takes a while to update. Okay, that's what it is. Rejected for non-compliance. That was in 21. A lot of motions was filed. Okay, 21. Let's get down to the recent years. Okay, so in 2022, okay, so 2022 is when he went for full custody, isn't it? I think so. 2022. I see something here. Let me get back to it. It says motion to shorten time to respond. Okay, that's just it. Order that the appearance of Alexandria, somebody is hereby stricken as specified. I don't know who that is. Who is this Alexandria Griefic is, whoever that is. Then it says, as to the motion to quash in motion for protective order filed by the defendant of Social Services of Baltimore, indicating that the Baltimore City Department of Social Services shall produce all request records in the possession for in-camera inspection by the court as specified. Don't know what that really means. So the protective order was, it said denied in part and granted in part. Okay. 2 to 3 day custody visitation support. So in 2022, he had 2 to 3 day of visitation support. So 2 to 3 day visitation, and then he had to pay child support. So that was in February 2022. That's probably what he didn't like. 2 to 3 days. What? He probably didn't like the 2 to 3 days, and he probably did not like the fact that he had to pay child support. They filed a lot of motions. A lot of motions. OMG, honey, baby. A lot of motions. Baltimore City Department of Social Services shall provide all records requested by the best interest attorneys, which is that gal, to the court for in-camera review pursuant to the court order dated January 13th. So that's when they ordered that gal, I'm assuming. He had a lot of custody support and, well, custody, child support, and visitation hearings. A lot of motions, a lot of motions. Woo, child, it had been back and forth. It would have been best for him to talk to that girl one-on-one himself, but no, he didn't want to do that. See, he thought because he had more money than her at that time that he was going to beat her. I bet you he told her too, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I bet he told her that. Let me just get down, honey, let's go to 2024. Let's find out. Okay, right here, 2024. Let me see how he acted food in 2024. So in 2024, motion appearance of it as a witness, shortened. Hearing, pre-file, okay. January, immediate temporary restraining order pertaining any and all content posted by Hurtt Twins LLC. Oh, that was a job. I mean, that was a business. Ordered that effective immediately any and all videos, photographs, and otherwise posted through the Hurtt Twin LLC and or Annie's Lighthouse LLC that pertains to the likeness of the minor children shall be immediately removed from any and all social media platforms as specified. Okay. That was in January of 2024. So he was supposed to remove everything and get it off there now, right now in January. Okay. That was in January. They wasn't playing with him. Get this shit off. Get it off right now. Okay. March, he got an immediate motion for a temporary restraining order again. It says immediate temporary restraining order pertaining any and all content posted by, okay, again, effective immediately. So they gave him another chance. So again, so January he was told to get it off. March he was told to get it off. All right, so they gave him another chance, right? Oh Lord. And then, so then in March it says custody of the court that the father shall have supervised visitation with the children as specified, etc. That was in March. He got supervised visitation. For those reasons, the court awards sole legal and physical custody of the minor children. This was in March to the mother. Father should have supervised visitation with the children as specified. Ooh, I know he was hurt, boy. I'm telling you. That was March 26th of 2024 is when he got she got full custody. Then in April, she filed a petition for contempt of court, right? Okay, that was in April. Okay, the petition for contempt was denied in April. Then in April, best interest attorney responds to the petition for contempt of court. So they deny her first contempt of court. Now, another petition for contempt of court was where they had a hearing May 31st, 2024. Okay. So they assigned a trial date for the contempt, and the trial date was July 29th of 2024. That was for contempt, right? So that's a July. So going on. So this says exhibit records destroyed, exhibit records destroyed. I don't know what that means. Some records was destroyed, honey. Somebody had to take a psychological, psychiatric evaluation. I don't know who, but somebody had to go for a psych eval. Somebody was calling somebody crazy. Okay. Somebody was calling somebody crazy in June of 2024. Okay. Request for continuous supervised visitation was in July of 2024. It says the order was denied in July to request continuous continued supervised visitation. So that order was denied. Not sure why, but it was denied. Ordered that the caption appeal is dismissed pursuant to the Maryland rules. Oh, it says the appellate failure to be briefed. Okay. Damn, he had to pay a lot of money though, for real. Now, August, here it goes, found in contempt. Ooh, he was found in contempt in August. So that's just last month. So he was found in contempt in August, and this is what it says. Finding of contempt of order of sanction and purge. The court finds plaintiff in contempt. Sanctioned plaintiff shall pay the sums of 50,000 to Jerron. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Who is found in contempt? Wait a minute. Filing of contempt in order for sanction and purge. The court finds plaintiff in contempt. Sanction. Plaintiff shall pay the sums of $50,000 to Jerome Romeo Tenson Hurtt Jr. and Joshua. Okay, I guess these are the boys' names. Through their mother, April Johnson, as specified. Purge. Plaintiff shall remove all posting of the children from any and all social media websites or the internet account. Plaintiff shall also open a trust account for the children as specified. Plaintiff is hereby ordered to pay $2,500 to Brandon Wolf, Esquire, in 1980 to Angela Silverstein, Esquire. The court shall enter a judgment on behalf of the attorneys for any fees that remain unpaid after 90 days as specified, etc., etc., etc. So that's when he got found in contempt of the $50,000 that he had to pay. So it looks like he needs to pay, I don't know if it's half and half to the boys, 25 or whatever, right? But or just the 50,000 to both of the boys. So 50,000 go to the boys, but it says pay through their mother. So really it goes to the mom. $50,000, he got to pay the mother $50,000. That's August. That was last month, really. Then it says, oh, they ordered both of them to take a psych eval. August the 22nd, they were both ordered to take a psychiatric evaluation. Now, I don't know who ordered that, but sometimes that's good. When you got two parents that's not trying to get along or whatever the case may be, yeah, somebody need a psych evaluation, okay? Find out what's really, really going on with both of them, right? So they did that. Now, they ain't tell me what's really going on. They didn't give me no, they didn't tell me who failed it or anything like that, child. They didn't tell me none of that. So there was a special assignment letter. I'm not sure what it was for. That was August as well. They did a lot, man. They've been so busy doing stuff. Well, let me tell you this, because I don't know how to read court documents and stuff like that. I don't know what a lot of this stuff stands for. I just know they were some busy ass people. You hear me? They was in and out of court. This makes no sense. A lot of motions, a lot of, strikes, a lot of complaints, a lot of missed dates, a lot of stuff, a lot of turning in this and turning in that. This was definitely, it did look like a damn headache. Okay. They was really both fighting real hard for these children. Okay. And then September the 25th, he had a hearing sheet, and that's all it says for right now. So, but yesterday, he said he went to court yesterday. No, he couldn't have went to court yesterday. It's Monday, right? So this had to be from the 25th. Let me see the date of the 25th. Hold on. So the 25th was last Wednesday. So if the court was last Wednesday and he's just not coming out saying something on Monday, it sounds kind of strange. But at any rate, the 25th was last Wednesday, and it looks like right here he went on the 25th is his last day of court. So I don't know outside of what he's saying as far as he's lost all his rights. But something has had to happen because you know what? Really, y'all, what do y'all think? Why did that man lose all his rights? Why did he lose total rights to his child? Tell me. What would be the reason? What would be the reason this man lost all his rights? You said he said it in the video. You mean just because of the exploitation? I think it had to be more than that. Marissa said because he was doing too damn much. He was disobeying the court order, one. He lost all his rights. Now, I'm sure he can appeal, but he lost all his rights. Violation of court order. Could it be he failed a drug test? You know, if he failed a drug test, I don't believe he'll come out here and tell us. Maybe something in the site eval. When did you say it happened? The site eval was in well, it started in, okay, it was August the 22nd, the psych evaluation. What did they do? 2? I think they did one in July 2. No, it was August. They did a psych eval, August 22. So not too long ago, less than a month. I mean, you know, a little over a month. They both had to be ordered to do a psych eval. Oh, and drugs. So, criminal record and multiple violations. The only thing that happened on the 25th is the new judge granted the same thing as the previous judge. Yeah, that's correct, Lacondis. That's absolutely correct. Not complying and wouldn't shut up. The gal probably saw something. Listen. He can't stand that gal. You hear me? He ordered. How you gonna order it? How you gonna say we need a GAL and now you're like, I don't like the GAL. Get rid of the GAL. We don't need a GAL, dude. You're the one that asked for the GAL. Stop playing. You asked for the GAL. Okay. Now, before we leave, let's just go over this one right here. Okay. Woo, Lord, I tell you, today is today. Oops. All right, let me, how can I put this up here? Let me see how I can share this. I can go like this. Let me figure out how to share this one right here. Y'all, this is too merch, baby. Too merch, honey. Too merch, child. Well, I don't feel sorry for him. Y'all know I don't. I don't feel sorry for him. I think when you do too much, you play little games like that, your karma's going to bite your ass in the ass, pretty much. Okay? You want to see him play. You want to act like she can't see her child, her children. And now you done messed around and, whoo, honey, I know it don't feel good. But I still say this, you guys, before I go off of this story onto another one. I pray for the boys and the mom, and let me tell you why. When a man or when a person feel like they lost everything and don't have nothing to live for, you got to be scared of them, okay? He literally said the boys was his world. And the fact that he lost his world, it ain't no telling what that man would do. So, you know, I don't know if the mom lives near him because he said he just seen them out randomly. I just pray that he don't go and do anything devilish to the mother and the children. Because when your back is pushed against the wall and you feel like you cannot do anything else, you come out swinging. Okay? So prayers up for the twins and for the mother. That part, because yeah, he's becoming more and more unhinged. Okay? All right, let's touch back on something that we touched on earlier. We touched on, hold on. Let's see if I'm gonna be able to do this. We touched on Brett and Rose earlier, okay? So apparently there is a jail call between Rose and her husband, okay, Brett. Y'all know he got arrested for family abuse, whatever the hell that is. I'm going to assume he did something to her, and they're just calling it family abuse because, Lord, Father God, don't let him have done nothing to those children. But anywho, let us hear the jail call. Y'all want to hear the jail call? Yes or no? Do y'all want to hear the jail call? Let me know in the comments if you want to hear the jail call of Rose and her husband, y'all. You know, he got locked up. Her white and saving, what you call it? Her white knight, saving armor, got locked up, okay? Rose's husband then went to jail for putting paws on her baby. For putting paws on her. Somebody got the jail call. Now, I don't know how they got a jail call, but let's just listen to it, all right? Now, I don't know where. This is a 6-minute live that she did, a video. So let's just listen to it, okay? I'm going to put this up. Well, I think I can listen to it. Tell me if y'all can hear it down here, okay?
It is your host, Queen Blacknut.
Hold on.
Happened this morning.
Let's just get to the call.
Attack. He sure. Skip the rest. Skip the rest. He said, "What's your brother's name? Last name Miller." They said, "What? Child, y'all."
Hold on. Let's just try to.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, can y'all hear that? Let me know if y'all can hear that. Okay, yes. Y'all can hear it? Okay, listen. Listen to the call.
Hear me, sir? Oh, hold on. Hello, can you hear me? Okay. I was trying to find out if my brother has a bond to be released. Miller. Brett, yes.
Yeah, no bill or bond. There's no bill set.
No bail or bond.
No, just bill.
Okay, yeah. How much is it? It's not set yet? Oh, okay. Okay. Do you advise me to call back tomorrow morning, or my family is trying to figure out what to do? Okay, all right. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
You too. Bye.
So it sounds like that man then got locked up and he don't have no bail or no bond. Okay, let me see what she say right quick and then I'm gonna turn it off her.
Oh yeah. So, child, I was kind of hard to make out because I was on the phone and I don't think I had the phone close enough. But he said there is no bail set because Brett is under investigation for felony family abuse. What? Felony family abuse.
What the hell is felony family abuse is? Let's look it up. Felony. What the hell did that man do to her? Did he? Well, he didn't harm her. She's around here talking felony family abuse. She went live. It just comes up domestic violence. Like it don't even. What is okay? And they in Hawaii. Hold on, Hawaii. As if they'll have different rules. I don't know Hawaii. Let's see what it is, y'all. It says, is abuse of a household member a felony in Hawaii? Abuse of family or household member is a Class C felony, provided that infliction of visible bodily injury shall not be required to establish an offense under this subsection. For the purpose of this subsection, bodily injury shall have the same meaning as in section 707-700. Okay, so It says, how long do you stay in jail for domestic violence in Hawaii? Well, 48 hours, baby. 48 hours. He cannot come out for 48 hours. Damn, 2 nights in jail. Ooh. A defendant who commit a second domestic offense within 1 year will get 30 days. So your first time, you get 48 hours. Your second time, you get 30 days, baby. 30 days. Brett, keep your hands to yourself now. Brett, you're going to jail for 30 days if you hit her again. So look, 48 hours he'll get for the first felony. I mean, for the first offense. And well, hold on. So it says here, oh, he got class C. Oh, never mind, that class C. So class C, no, actually it's not class C. Yeah, he got class C. So it's at first and second degree murder, M word, first and second degree attempt M, and felony classes A, B, and C. Okay. So it looked like, I don't know if he'll get much time. So right now, it looks like he's going to get 48 hours. So he got in there yesterday. I'm assuming that he'll be in there tomorrow. I mean, no. Yesterday, today, he'll be getting out tomorrow. So that's that. And if you do it again, he's going to have to do 30 days. 30 days. Now, listen, this is if it's his first time. We don't know if it's the second, third, or fourth time. But if this is his first time getting locked up in Hawaii, they just moved to Hawaii not too long ago. So I don't know if, she said, is Rose and Brett done? No, they're not done, Marissa. Rose said on her live today, that's her husband, and she love him, honey. You hear me? She ain't about to leave that white man. He helped make her money. Let's just be honest. They make money together, but he helped make her money. She ain't gonna leave him. Do y'all think Rose gonna leave her husband? Raise your hand if you think Rose is going to leave. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you think Rose is out of there. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Let me go to Rose's page. I think Rose is going to try to find a way to come online and say, it wasn't that bad. She's going to track everything. It wasn't really that bad. It was just a smidget of a, if he pushed her, she's going to be like, it was just a smidget of a push, of a shove, of a, she's going to say, it was just a smidget of a push, of a shove, of a, wait a minute. Oh, I was about to say they deleted all their videos. They deleted all their live videos. Oh, y'all see it. She deleted all her lives. Oh, they must have did a lot of no, she did have lives. Okay, anyway, they deleted the lives. She must have turned them all into videos. So anyway, oh, she deleted the video she just did too. Damn, she did lives. Damn, Rose. Y'all think she deleting her page? Rose done deleted all her lives. Y'all hear me? You like this rap girl? Thank you, boo. She said, I don't know who they are. Well, it's this black girl married to this white man. It's supposed to be like this country white guy, right? To this black girl. And they got married and she pounced around, act like she had everything, you know. She act like that white man was all that and some. Matter of fact, she put down black men in a sense, as if she had the best things since sliced bread because she got swapped up with a biscuit. That white man, okay? She treasured that white man. She said he the best thing that ever happened to her. But anyway, apparently apparently he gets a little mad and put some paws or something. She said he's in jail right now. Yes, he's in jail right now. Okay, right now. But it looked like she deleted her live videos. Look, she only have one of them up from 6 days ago. Y'all know she had a whole bunch of lives up. I wonder, does Brett still have the lives on his page? Oh, she's been making them private. Oh. And you know what? You're probably right, because if you make them private, I don't think you'll be able to see them at all, would you? You're probably right. So she made her lives private? Okay. Weird, but okay. Now she's another one that lets the internet gets to her. Like they could, but she's in her 30s, so I guess you can expect that. But they can say something about her and she's out of control, like as if what they say control whether she breathe, eat, sleep, or shit. You know what I'm saying? She gets so bothered by what these people say and what they think of her. Like, girl, bad. But you know, I think that takes growth. Cause honey, ain't no way I'm gonna be tripping. If her life's supposed to be as amazing as she tried to pretend that it is, I wouldn't be worried about these peoples. She said Rose seemed mentally unstable. A lot of people say that. Something ain't right with that girl. She would go back. Some of them like that kind of treatment. He knocked her head in between the washer and dryer. Well, damn right. Woo. Brett needs to leave Rose. Ooh, so y'all on Brett's side? Raise your hand if you are on Brett's side. She said, yeah, I think she's a little off. She reads the negative comments more than the positive. Well, we know a few people that does that, okay? A few people that do that. A few people that do that. You know what I mean? He got mad and called her a... Oh! Are you for real? You just saying that? No, girl, say it ain't so. He called her the N-word? Oh, Lord Jesus. Did he really? Robbie, are you telling the truth? He called her the N-word. Girl. Oh my God. How you get mad and call your black wife the N-word? That's what they said on TikTok. Well, hey, that's some crazy work. But I thought he was her white knight. He was her savior. She said, honey, black men make you baby mamas. White men make you wives. Okay. White men make you wives. Black men make you baby mamas. Anyway, I'm sure Tasha K is going to be covering this story real soon because she already posted about it. So listen, I guess we're going to be finding out what's really going on, honey. I don't think she's coming out here, and I don't think that she's telling the whole truth. I could tell the last time she came and spoke out that their relationships wasn't peaches and creams. I mean, nobody's relationship is peaches and creams, but I just knew that they had more going on in that relationship, and she used the internet for that little stunt that she did, and then all of a sudden now he in jail. So I think that there was definitely some validity to that stunt she pulled. She tried to pretend like it was planned, and I just believe it wasn't planned and that they were really on the verge of split, is my opinion. She said, I'm not choosing a side yet. I wanna know if and when he came out and tell his side, but she's definitely weird. Okay. That's never okay, but she's always provoked him. Ooh, did she? I honestly think he's tired of her, but trying to make it work out for the kids. Okay. She says she's not leaving him, so she must like it because now it's the time to leave. She did say, he's my husband, I love him, and we're good. But what I don't understand, why come out and say he in jail and all this other stuff if y'all so good? I don't get people. And she said when people use drugs, they act differently. So she just kind of put out his business that he's using drugs. I don't think people be thinking about that though. You know what I mean? She said that's why I would never date one. They have have that hate in their heart, and when mad day comes, those racial slurs will come out. I just can't see you being that mad at your wife and calling her something like that. That's crazy. But do we know she's the one that was hurt? Yeah. Well, she deleted the video, but there was a video earlier with her eye. She had like a little mark above her eye and a little something on her lip where she may have, got a bruise or something on her lip. She said because the internet found out he was in jail, so she had to tell it. Well, not really. You don't have, listen, let me tell you something. You don't have to confirm or deny. You be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I would let people assume whatever the hell they want to assume. You know what I mean? She said steroids make them rage. Yeah, okay. I heard that. I heard he was on some steroids, but she said, listen, when that man get out, what he gonna do? What y'all think he gonna do when he get out? Y'all think he gonna leave? Y'all think he gonna leave her? Listen, the fact that he gotta sit in jail for 48 hours, I'm sure he's thinking, he's like, wait a minute, what did I get myself into? Like, why? What am I doing? What am I doing here? Either he gonna straighten up and fly right, or he gonna fly home. One way or the other. She said, oh, okay. Meanwhile, he probably only smoked weed. While she said he was on steroids, he probably only smoked weed. My ex was on steroids. That's the ex that knocked my head between the washer and dryer. Breaks my heart that the kids are involved in this situation. Yep. Can someone tell me why people out tell bad stuff about your relationship, then stay with the person? Because they want to embarrass the person, and then immediately after the embarrassment, be like, no, let me take it back, let me take it back, give it back. He didn't do that. He ain't mean it. He only meant it just a little bit, tad, in an inch of a minute. It wasn't that serious. Come on. Because they be mad. And Rose is in her 30s too. So, listen, y'all, let me get up off this internet. But before I go, let me thank my Coca-Cola senders, baby. Rat fast, honey. We didn't have some interesting stories for today. Today started off wild. Today started off wild. Listen, I done did 3 lives today, y'all. 3. Oh, wait. Why y'all can't see my hand? Oh, here you go. I think that's it. Oh, no. 3 lives. I've done 3 lives today. 3. What am I doing? Why is it telling me to choose my password? I have no idea what my password is. I think this is it. Is it? It says that you need a verification code. Good Lord. Hold on, y'all. Y'all gonna have to go back and watch my lives, honey. Y'all gonna have to go back and watch all 3 of my lives. 423. Y'all gonna have to go back and watch them all. All right. She said, I got a good man now. I know that's right. All right, we got Tings, Queens, and Boutique, honey. Thank you. She says, congratulations on reaching your goal. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so very much. I just signed out again. Thank you so very much. And then we have Binkity, Bink, Bink, Bink. I think I said that this morning. Thank you, Binky Bink, for 3 Coca-Colas. Appreciate you. Listen. Oh, wait a minute. Thank you, Lady V, for being a 10-month member. You are lit. And Vera, thank you so very much. Siobhan, thank you. And Sonia, thank y'all. Thank you so very much for coming to all 3 of my lives. I do appreciate it. It has been so fun today, but your girl is going to take a shower, and she's going to lay beside her invisible husband, okay? which is a whole bunch of pillows. Y'all know I ain't married. I just live in this big old 5-bedroom house by myself, child. I call myself, Candy said, Amore, don't roll your eyes. All you be doing is blinking. She said, Amore, it's time for a new mic. I know, child. I've been saying I need, listen, this mic is not cheap. Look, this is a good microphone. Look at this. I done just showed y'all my whole room. I moved the camera out the damn way. Look, if I had somebody sitting over there, y'all would be like, Amore, what the hell? Let me put y'all back in front of my green screen. Y'all weren't supposed to see y'all weren't supposed to see my messy office desk over there. Y'all weren't supposed to see that. Y'all weren't supposed to see me. But I don't think anything wrong with this mic. I think we broke it when we was transporting, so it may just need a new cord. But does it sound bad? Does it sound bad, Robbie? I'm gonna get another one anyway. Don't worry about it. She said, "Is that where your sister wife sits?" Yes, girl. That's where she sits. Hey, girl. She said, "Hey, y'all." My sister wife is here, honey. Child, she gonna sleep in the bed with us tonight. She get to come downstairs. Now let me stop saying that bullshit. Well, at least you don't have to hide the roaches, girl. Child, I saw a spider, I almost freaked out. If I see a roach, I'm moving. No, I can't say that. But child, we have pest control. I would not be living with no roaches and they get in my wig and they become a part of the family. Oh, let me just say one more thing before I leave. Can I be messy? Can I be messy for 2 minutes? Just 2 minutes. That's it. Just 2 minutes. And then we're going to end it. Wait a minute. She says, what a sad situation for all parties involved. What you do in the dark will come to the light. Amen. Can I be messy for 2 minutes? Huh? Just two. Just two. Gonna drive your ass all the way down. Take the wheel, Lord. How you gonna drive your ass all the way down to Atlanta, Georgia, Cobb County, and then you need gas money back, and you got a whole husband sitting beside you? You mean you ride to a state and don't have no gas money to get back? She said, Amore, do a skin routine video. Your skin is beautiful. Girl, I got right now, you know what I got on my skin? You ain't even gonna believe it. I have cortisone because I broke out, child. But okay, I will. But she said I knew it was coming. But Rashida, come on. How you drive 3 or 4 hours and you get there and you don't have no money to get back? Somebody better get to pushing. How? She said asking for food for her kids and gas while smoking weed. For food too? Are you kidding me? Jesus. Are you for real? She said, I knew you was gonna say that. Had that husband begging for cash apps too. So busy running to social media and didn't focus on the best interests of his son. So busy trying to prove a point instead of listening to the court orders. She said, ain't no way I'm not gonna have no gas money secure. It's too far to be stranded. I didn't know. Then more, don't forget about Coria Hall losing her mom today. She put in the chat earlier. Where's Coria Hall? She lost her mom? Where's she at? I'm sure she's probably somewhere grieving. Sorry to hear that, Coria Hall. So sorry to hear that, baby. Is she in here? I probably missed it running my mouth, y'all. Is she in here? Well, Koya, if you hear this, baby girl, I am so sorry that you lost your mother. Prayers up. Everybody pray for Koya Hall. Prayers up for you, love. Praying for peace, harmony, and like healing. So I know it has to hurt very bad. Jesus. Lose a mother. Damn. She's not in here. Ooh. She's probably somewhere grieving. Hopefully she'll come back in tomorrow. She was in here. She said, due to cancer. Oh. What type of cancer was it? The ugly C. The ugly C. Yes, baby. And the other lady that couldn't reach her family the other day. Any updates? No. She said, Amor, did you ask your question? I did. I asked my question. Did you just come in? Okay, she didn't say what type. Okay. Well, you guys, let's just pray for everybody's safety, their health, prosperities, growth, development, social skills, because we all need them. Truth, sanity, mental health. Today has been a full day, huh? She said, I'm a Cancer. That's why I hate that they made that word a disease. Oh, Tanya, I know. I did say the ugly C, huh? That's tough. I miss my mom daily. Oh, Terry. She said, no, I've been here, but I've been in and out. But I had the live plan. Yeah, girl, I just asked the question, honey. I just asked, how you drive all the way to Georgia and don't have no gas money to get back to North Carolina, child. That's all I needed to know. I just don't see how people do that. You driving on a hope and a prayer, child, on some dust. I can't do that, child. I'd be too scared. I'd be too scared. You know what I mean? I'd be too scared. She said, she said Facebook and YouTube really need to hire psychiatrists that can diagnose some of these. She said, I'm looking forward to court case. Yes. I'm sure that Justin is probably looking at a lot of these cases that's been going on the internet and saying, damn, what's my chances? I know in some type of sense he has to be somewhat scared. You got these men losing custody of their kids and stuff like that. Y'all know if Justin lose custody of his girls, he gonna have a whole cow. Oh, wait a minute. What? Diddy is getting bail? If Diddy get bail, that's it. He ain't coming back. if Diddy get bail, that's it. Y'all ain't gonna see Diddy no more. They're gonna have a boat way down there, the water for him, a submarine, and Diddy is dipping up out of the US of A. Do you hear me? If they give Diddy bail, y'all can kiss Diddy goodbye, child. Just say bye, Diddy. Just say bye, Diddy, because he ain't coming. Fee said I wouldn't come back either. Hey, you were going submarine too deep down in the water, girl. She said Diddy hired a new team. I don't blame Diddy. I don't blame Diddy. You fired. I would have fired him too. You can't even give me bail. You got me sitting here all this time. I'll fire him too. If you can't get me bail and you're my lawyer, I'm gonna fire your ass too. She said OB was asking for money to gas food for the kids. Oh my God. OB was asking for gas and food for the children. He probably can't get him nothing to eat. Why can't Kevin live right there in Georgia? Why can't he get him some money and get him something to eat? They could have packed some sandwiches. Let me tell you something. if you get ready to go on a long road trip, 3 hours ain't long, but if you get ready to go on a road trip and you leaving my house, girl, I will go and make you some sandwiches myself, honey. Chips, cookies, sandwiches. Man, you'll have peanut butter sandwiches, some ham and cheese sandwiches, you know what I'm saying? Some turkey if I have it. You're going to have all type of chips, cookies, crackers, popcorn, whatever I have in my pantry, that's what you about to have. You understand what I'm saying? Why Kevin send them on the road with no sandwiches, no food? She said Kevin was too busy online today. Going live after live after live. He said, shit, let me go live and try to get up some coins. This is the most action that he didn't got on his page in I don't know how long. Anyway, girl, let me get off this damn internet, baby. Anyway, tonight's been fun. It is 9:26. Can y'all believe that? 9:26, and I'm about to say goodbye. Good night. Y'all, it's been real. I love y'all. She said, I'm going to send it to you. Send it to me. Send me what? She said, did you hear about the new documentary that's coming out about R. Kelly and his daughter? No, child. I know his daughter don't talk to him, right? Don't tell me he did no hanky-panky, sticky-yicky with his daughter. Please don't tell me that, child. Please don't tell me that. She said that's the crazy part. The kids was at Kevin's house. Kevin was on the run, too. So wait a minute. The kids ain't eat at Kevin's house? Lord Jesus, make it make sense. So the kids didn't eat at Kevin's house, and now they need to feed the kids on their way back to North Carolina. Priorities are in the wrong place. Their priorities is all mucked up. They so busy trying to get somebody locked up in jail. They need to be feeding their children. They children. She said, Kavita ain't been home. He still ain't been home. He on the run. Y'all better stop. He said Lacey and Stacy would call him if the cops came home. Came again. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all got me cracking up saying Kevin on the run. Somebody need to do like some. I think I'm gonna do like a post on my wall with him running. She said, "Did you see Ashley D speaking on the Shire? Girl, no. Has it been a busy day or what?" All right, I'll look at it when I get off. She said, "Did y'all hear about some girl trademarked Mrs. Netanay?" I did hear about that shit. Mark the name. When somebody come trademark my goddamn name. Crazy. She said, why Toya asked them to remove the TPO, but she claimed all this time that she didn't have one. She told herself. You're right about that. I ain't got no charge. Can you please remove this last little charge? I'm done with y'all. I'm so done with y'all. I'm so done with y'all, okay? She said the stalking one. But you're messy. But talking about the stalking one. Alicia, why you being messy, girl? She talking about the stalking one. She said, I thought it was no stalking charge. Guys, y'all gonna make that old skeleton over there get mad. Skeleton with skin. You're gonna make her mad. She's gonna come back over here and be like, you bitch. Playing with these siblings. Y'all better stop playing with these damn siblings. leave these siblings alone, baby. You hear me? Oh my. Y'all gonna make her mad. She gonna go back live tomorrow, y'all. She gonna go back live. She gonna go back live blaming Brianna for some shit. Brianna got so fault. Look what you did. None of this shit would have been happening if it wasn't for you. You shouldn't have jumped in my brother. Hey, next they're gonna be saying it's Brianna Parker. She shouldn't have jumped in Robert's inbox. We wouldn't know none of the bullshit we know about this family had it not been for free. Brianna's your fault. Shit is funny to me. Oh my God, y'all, Lord Jesus, why y'all do this to me? She said they already did. Retta blaming Bree. Surprised Retta ain't blame me. She's like, it's Nate's fault. I know Nate got something to do with this shit. Nate, mother, it's your fault. Oh, they are blaming Bree. I told you it wasn't gonna be long, child. Blame it on Bree. Say it's her fault. Say if she wouldn't have came to the internet, she said, no, your ass. She said, no, your ass too. Me and Bree have wait a minute. Hold on. So it's Bree fault. Bree Hive, me and you, Felicia. Oh, y'all going down. Wait a minute. What about Denise? Is it her fault too? Lord Jesus, help us. Oh my God, child. It's gonna thunderstorm next week and they're gonna blame it on. Oh, damn it. It's their fault. And to me. Wait a minute. What about Janelle? Isn't Janelle fault too? She said, did you see Bree Hot post? No. Oh, Jesus. Let me see it. Bree Hot post. Oh, y'all are going to just make me lose my mind. Let me see. It's all our fault. Is it Janelle fault too? It's gonna be the twins' fault. So this is how I heard people act in the YouTube chat. Hold on. Let me see. Uh-oh. I don't get it. I don't get that one. Hold on. Did she do another one? Let me see. Don, keep my name, Jeremy. Your fucking. She said, Don, keep my name, Jeremica, out of your funky ass mouth. She said, okay, what we y'all got going on is y'all MFing business because I don't give a F about any of you bennies. You bennies. Look, she said, Don, she said, keep her name out your funky ass mouth, okay? Keep her name out your funky ass mouth. Now, she ain't gonna tell you again. You know, the thing about it is, Don is so fake. And let me just tell you why right quick, and then I'm gonna get on. Don is so fake because if Don was still receiving, can y'all hear me? If Don was still receiving $100, she wouldn't like Retta, she wouldn't like Amber, she wouldn't like Ashley, not Ashley, but Alexis, she wouldn't like Lupa, she wouldn't like none of them people over there. You understand what I'm saying? She would not like any of them. And she'd be still talking about her brother like an absolute dog if she was still receiving $400 a month. So with that said, she's a freaking fake, okay? Period. You are a fake. You don't know how to take responsibility. You blame what you did on a 32-year-old. That's why you experiencing what you experiencing right now. That's why she half dead right now. Period. Okay. Yes, she is. She might be clocking out any day now. Now, I mean, hey, if it's her time, it's her time. It's gonna be all of our time one day, but her time might come quicker than she expect. Cause she living foul. All right. Period. I don't feel sorry for her at all. Not at all. None whatsoever. Dang. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to go. She said she just looks so unhappy. She's miserable. I ain't gonna they go ahead and nerve to say, you know, I ain't even gonna entertain that foolishness because Dawn before anyway, I ain't even gonna say it, y'all. I'm not about to waste my breath on that one right there, honey. Anyway, let me go, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. I love y'all. Bye.